Hey folks, and welcome back to West Yorkshire Retro Gamer. We are live on Facebook and YouTube for this one because it's I would have just been on YouTube, but it's a watch-along. I haven't done a football watch-along since Leeds played Harrogate, about a season ago now. Looking forward to this. We'll see how the Leeds under-18s get on against Bristol City under-18s. I'll have to mute the match. I'm a little bit behind here because the lineups weren't announced until about a minute before kickoff. So it does allow me to start the match without, missing the first 13 minutes of it. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this one. Leeds start with quite a strong lineup actually. Ollie Wood in goal, Will Firth, Jaden Leonu, both of those have played in the under-21s for Leeds before now. Louis Whitehead, Luke Matikovic, who has had a brief couple of appearances in the Leeds under-21s. Jacob Howard, he has also appeared in the under-21s. Cheers for the like, Lewis. Welcome in. Carrigan Jinko. Ollie Pickles has played quite a lot in the under-21s for Leeds as well. Harry Gray has obviously played a shed load in the under-21s. Callum Mills, who's come on as a substitute for the under-21s before, and Jacob Renfrew starting in the under-21s as well. It's a very strong lineup for Leeds at under-18 level, this. Up against Bristol City's lineup of Godden, Walker, Williams, Derrick, Thelwell, Gibbs, Akimbo, Hogg, Skinner, Ikpiama and Peckover. Yeah, not too bad, thanks Lewis. How are you? Cheers for the like. I forgot that my alerts have gone behind everything. So Leeds kick off, do a quick attack forward, and it goes straight into the Bristol goalkeeper's hands. He kicks it out, goes over halfway, goes over the Leeds midfielder's head actually. There aren't any player names on the back of the shirts, so this could be a bit difficult for me to kind of say names as Bristol come on the attack, and they win themselves an early corner after just 30 seconds, and I haven't even started the timer, so I'm going to take this back actually because I forgot to start the timer because I'm an idiot. So we'll start that again. I've just rewound the match. At least I've got that available. As soon as it kicks off, I'll start the timer. Kind of looked as if the referee was giving yellow cards out at the start of the bloody game there. Right, here we go. I actually pressed it 1 second too quickly, I think. Yeah, oh well. Oh, nice one, Lewis. That's good news. It's always good to be able to start bringing the money in. I've got a call with somebody tomorrow that might be able to help me get into some kind of work. We'll find out. I'm not jumping through hoops yet or anything, but we'll see. So yeah, Bristol, after just 40 seconds, get themselves a corner. Leeds will have to defend this corner out. But I'd say it is a strong lineup for Leeds. A lot of these under-18 players have already played under-21 football this season, so it's really good. Leeds obviously taking the competition seriously. I mean, this is the kiddies version of the FA Cup, so it is a prestigious competition. Leeds have won it in the past. A couple of times in their history, so it'll be a competition that they'll want to do well in now. So the corner came to nothing. It's gone back to the Bristol goalkeeper, who sends it towards the Bristol right wing, and it goes out for a Leeds throw to be taken by Leonu, Leeds left back. Hey Tilly, you alright? Just talking a load of football for the next 90 minutes. So it won't be the most riveting stream that you've ever watched. I need to get my alerts up top, don't I? cheers for the like. As I say, I wouldn't usually be on Facebook for this, but I would have had to have tinkered with the stream keys and everything, and I couldn't be bothered. 2 minutes in, nothing's really happened yet. Yeah, I'm not too bad there. Bristol sent it to the right wing again, but this time they're offside. Or has it gone out for a Leeds throw? It's gone out for a Leeds throw. So again, Leonu to take. Gets it up towards halfway. The Leeds player is fouled and gets a free kick on halfway, I think. It's hard when I can't hear the commentary of the match, so I'm having to interpret what goes on here. Yeah, so Leeds free kick on halfway, goes back to the Leeds left back, sends it forward down the left wing. Not a bad ball actually. Picked up by Jacob Render, I think. I'll recognise a few of the faces because they've played in the under-21s. Some of them haven't though, so... Leeds passing it around the back, but they get caught out here. It's on the Bristol City right wing. And the Leeds keeper, Ollie Wood, just hoofs it down towards halfway. Bristol City come away with it again. It's been a strong start by Bristol City really. They've looked the more comfortable of the two teams. Ollie Wood having difficulty to stop that going out for a corner. I don't think he has though. I think that's gone out for a corner. Yep. All the players rushing into the Leeds United box. So Leeds having to defend again here. Not the best of starts from Leeds United really. With that kind of lineup, I thought they'd do really well tonight. But it's been not been the best of starts. An in-swinger, looks dangerous, and goes out for a Leeds goal kick. Oh no, it doesn't. No, it's gone out for a Bristol corner. All right, okay. Alright, Bristol corner to come in from the other side this time. Leeds as Jacob Render making sure they can't play the short corner. Comes in, headed out. I think that'll be another Bristol corner. Onto the other side again now. So Bristol City starting the match with numerous corners. As long as Leeds defend it out, I don't have an issue with it. There's enough experience on the pitch for Leeds here. Having had a number of players playing the under-21s. It comes in, it's not far off. Has it finally gone out for a Leeds goal kick? I think it has, yeah. Some decent deliveries into the box there from Bristol City. They might be a bit disappointed they didn't get their heads onto one of those. Bristol trying to pen Leeds in their own box. Leeds trying to play out from the back. Sent out to the right back who sends it forward. But the Leeds right winger is nowhere near forward enough. Gets forward now, but that's easy for the Bristol City left back to hoist it forward. And yeah, Bristol win possession back. They're on the halfway line again. They send it back to the defence this time. They're playing very direct, Bristol. They're sending long balls forward. And it has gone out for a Leeds goal kick. I thought that might have been another Bristol corner actually, but it's gone in Leeds' favour. Leeds need to have some possession here just to get settled into the game. They've struggled a little bit so far. Ollie Wood hoists it forward towards the Leeds right wing. Up to halfway, but it comes back to... Oh, it's actually gone out of play for a Bristol throw, I think. It's been a bright start by the Robins. Unfortunately for Leeds. Leeds coach Rob Etherington on the bench there looking on. Wilfirth gives it back to the goalkeeper Ollie Wood, who gives it central to Matikovic. I can't pronounce that guy's name. Ball forwards, taking a deflection off the Bristol City player and goes out for a Leeds throw just in the Bristol half. Wilfirth to take. So Wilfirth's played in a number of different positions in the Leeds under-21s recently. He's back in his favoured right back position tonight. So it comes back to Leeds on the halfway line. Goes out to Jaden Leonu, who's been quite a decent performer at left back in the Leeds under-21s this season. And goes back to the Leeds goalkeeper Ollie Wood, who gives it straight out to, oh god, it's hard to keep up with names when they're not on the back. I think it was to Whitehead. This is a good move, one touch passing from Leeds, and Leeds number 7's coming down the right wing. He's into the Bristol box. The ball into the box is tame though, what a shame. Headed forward by Firth, and is just hoisted forward back into the possession of Ollie Wood. Better from Leeds. That was Leeds' best move of the game so far. It was Carrick and Jinko that was bombing down that right wing for Leeds. I think we do a bit more of that. You never know. Ball sent forward to, is that Render? No, it's not Render. Render's blonde. I wish they'd put the names on the backs of the shirts for the underage matches. It'd make it a lot easier to commentate on. Nearly 9 minutes gone. It's in the possession of Bristol City. Their goalkeeper Freddie Godden is going to hoist it forward towards the Leeds box. It's headed on by the Bristol striker. That should go out for a Leeds goal kick, I think. Yeah. Pretty uneventful half so far. Neither goalkeepers had anything to do so far, really. Leeds had one decent attack going forward. Bristol's had a bit more of the possession, but they've been inclined to do a lot of direct play and long balls forward. Leeds trying to play out the back, but Bristol have capitalised on this. Force an error. Leeds trying to win it back. It gets a shot away. It's deflected. Can Leonu stop it from going for a corner? What's the ref giving here? I think the ref pulled it back for a free kick. I'm not entirely sure what for. Yeah, I'm not too sure on that one. I didn't see anything in that personally, but there we go. Harry Hogg sounds like an Amiga game. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's one of their midfielders, the number 8. So Bristol City with a free kick, about 25 yards out of the Leeds, from the Leeds goal. Comes off the wall, goes back to the striker. He shoots and it goes wide. So Leeds goal kick. So that free kick comes to nothing in the end. How you doing, JC? Hope you're well. Yeah, doing something a bit different tonight. So I'll be doing a video game stream later on, but I decided to do a football watch along tonight as well. So should be a good night, as long as Leeds win. Oh, a slip from Njinko for Leeds. Thankfully for Leeds, the error's not been punished. Brandon, welcome in. How you doing, man? Yeah, soccer watch along for you. The last one I did was when the Leeds senior team played in the senior FA Cup against a North Yorkshire team in Harrogate Town. This one is Leeds' under-18s team playing in the FA Youth Cup against Bristol City. Bristol's down south. and it's at Bristol City's youth ground as well. So it doesn't look a bad little ground for a youth ground actually. To be fair, they've got a main stand there. Probably holds maybe 1,000 fans. Looks like there might be a stand just above the coaching area as well. So the stadium probably holds about 2,000 people. So it's not bad for a youth ground. Here come Bristol City again. This isn't a really good start from Leeds at all. They've had one meaningful attack, but the rest of the game has been Bristol City so far. They're on the outskirts of the Leeds box. Leeds trying to keep them out. It's gone by Leonu, and the ball goes into Hollywood's hands. Thankfully for Leeds. DB Cooper, welcome in. How are you doing? Do you think people should be able to smoke on buses again? I wouldn't allow it personally, because I was asthmatic as a kid and I just can't stand cigarette smoke. Here come Leeds on the attack. They're in the Bristol box. Can they get a shot away? Oh, they've been forced out. The attack's still on, but it's being forced back by Bristol, and it comes back to the halfway line. What a shame. That was a chance that for Leeds. I call them both football, honestly. At most, say what I've heard in Mexico, football americano. Oh yeah. Mexico's had a couple of decent players in the past, to be fair. Kevin, welcome in. How you doing, man? I can't say that you're Red Ranger 2010 on YouTube anymore, can you? You've changed your page name. Bristol throw comes into the Leeds half, but Leeds win it back with Matikovic. I don't know if I'm going to get used to that name of the Leeds centre back. Oh, Leonu gets fouled on the halfway line. That's a free kick to Leeds. It's not been taken anywhere near the halfway line though. Kev's good. Top man. What if I have to be on a bus for more than 20 minutes? No. You know, people are entitled to their opinions on smoking, but personally I'd ban smoking completely. I can't stand it. I don't smoke. I've never smoked. Why should I have to breathe in other people's smoke? That's my take on it. I was asthmatic as a kid. You know, it played absolute hell with me if I was anywhere near smokers. Plus it stinks. So, yeah. Yep. I'd get it banned as soon as possible, and anyone that currently smokes, I'd say, right, you've got 6 months to get off the stuff, so that you can wean it down. Because obviously you can't just go cold turkey straight away. You know, it takes time. But yeah, bit of a topic to debate is that one, isn't it, DB? Obviously, smokers would never allow smoking to be banned, and people who don't smoke would prefer smoking to be banned. It's pretty much either or. I don't think you'll get anyone in the middle, really. Here's Will Firth at right back for Leeds, gives it back to Hollywood, but he's under a bit of pressure. Kicks it away just in time, but it's not a great kick away. Bristol City still on the attack. It's with their left winger. That's not bad play from the Leeds defence. And actually, that's a really good play from the Leeds defence. It's gone out for a... Yeah, it's gone out for a Leeds goal kick. That's excellent defending. Well done. Nearly 16 minutes gone. Nothing's really happened. No goalkeeper's had a lot to do. Wasn't the best kick out by Hollywood, but it did find Will Firth. But then Jinko, the Leeds number 7, has lost possession, but he has forced it back into the Bristol half. What if only upstairs on the bus is a smoking zone? If there's a way of preventing the smoke from coming down into the bottom half, so that the non-smokers don't have to breathe it, then I guess that maybe something like that could be put in force, but I don't think there'd be any way of stopping it. So again, my opinion stands on it. Here's Bristol City on the attack. The ball comes into the Leeds box. It's cut across, but the cutback is not taken advantage of. But they've got possession back again. They're on the attack. Bristol City player goes down in the Leeds penalty box, but no penalty. Thankfully for Leeds. Leeds win back possession in their own penalty box. Bristol City not pressing though, that's surprising. I thought they'd have gone in for that. That's good skill from the Leeds left back. Leeds bringing it forward nicely. They get it up to halfway. Oh, it's a sloppy pass. Bristol City win possession back again. Shot comes in, it's blocked. Bristol City bring it down the left side this time. Ollie Wood's going to try and stop that going out. He does well. Good goalkeeping from the young Leeds goalkeeper. Leeds under some pressure in this match though. 17 minutes gone. It's aside from 2 Leeds attacks, the rest of the match really has been all Bristol City. And with the strength of the lineup for Leeds tonight, I really thought Leeds would have been pretty good tonight. They really haven't settled. That's a good ball down the left wing for Leeds. Jacob Render on the ball. It's passed inside. Out to Will Firth, the Leeds number 2. And Jinko now, Leeds number 7, the right winger. Gets the ball across, but his cross is kind of deflected. Ooh, the goalkeeper spilled it. Didn't go out of play though. So it's back in the hands of Freddie Godden. He boots it out. Goes about halfway into the Leeds United half. He's headed to the left side. They've done well there actually. Now it goes all the way out to the Leeds right hand side to Njinko. Passes it to Will Firth, who then gives it to Whitehead, then comes out to Matikovic. Goes into Leeds midfield now, out wide on the right to Njinko. Njinko's looked bright so far actually on the Leeds right wing. He cuts inside, left footed pass infield, shot comes in! I think that might have been from Ollie Pickles, who's played quite a bit in the Leeds under-21s this season. Scored a couple of belting goals in the in a recent Leeds under-21 match with Ollie Pickles. So he'll definitely be hungry for more goals here if he gets the opportunity. Again, it's very direct from Bristol City. They've hoisted it forward into the Leeds penalty box, but Leeds are dealing with it. Ball goes to Whitehead and then to Matikovic. Goes central. Finds Jacob Howard. Matikovic. Out to Render. Render's done quite well here. He's coming infield into the centre circle. Out to Will Firth on the right side. Oh, Firth gets caught on the ball and I think it's going to be given to Bristol City as a throw in there. Near the halfway line. Oliver Williams to take. Leeds trying to put a bit of pressure on, but Bristol get it out wide right. But it goes out for a Leeds throw. Jaden Leonu to take this one. 20 minutes gone, nearly 21 minutes gone. There's not been a lot of goalmouth action to be fair. Here come Leeds. Good ball out to Ollie Pickles on halfway. Finds Njinko. Takes on the Bristol City left back again. Gets a ball across with the cutback. And it's easily defended in the end. Did it go out of play? I think Njinko might have just let it go out of play there. Garrick Njinko's definitely looked like Leeds' most progressive player so far, getting a bit of joy down the Leeds right hand side. Doing quite well. Haven't seen anything of Harry Gray yet, who's obviously Leeds' number 9, very effective striker. They're all ball going out to Bristol's right side, Leeds' left side, so the goalkeeper's going to send it that way, obviously. It's quite a long kick actually. And the ball goes all the way back to Ollie Wood in the Leeds goal. Oh God! Got a bit lucky there. Leeds continuing to pass out from the back, but Bristol City are putting quite good pressure on at the minute, so some of these passes are very close to being intercepted. So Leeds need to be a bit careful there. They've got it up to halfway. Infield to... oh God, it's so hard when they don't have names on the back of the shirts. Callum Mills getting wrestled to the ground there. I mean, Mills was picking the ball up in his own half there. He's playing as Leeds' number 10 today. Goes out wide to Njinko. Oh, that's unlucky. He took it past the left back, but then got caught and it went out of play. Birdman, welcome in. Thank you for the like. How are you doing? Hey, can't go wrong with old school streamers. Hell yeah. All good stuff. Right, Leeds sending the ball out to the Bristol right hand corner, and it's been headed forward and goes out about halfway down the Bristol half into Leeds United. It's on the Leeds left hand side at the minute. They're kind of passing it between halves at the minute. Oh, Bright Guy. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen much of Brian recently. I mean, I know that his best mate Zach has streamed a little bit, and I know the two of them have streamed together a couple of times. But yeah, he's not been on quite as much, I don't think. Here come Leeds on the attack now. They're into the Bristol half. They've done well. Harry Gray gets a shot away. It's saved by the Bristol goalkeeper. And what's the referee giving here? He's given Bristol a goal kick. That's unlucky. That was a good attack from Leeds there. Ball came through the middle. Mills with the through ball to Harry Gray. That's the first attempt on goal from Harry Gray, I think. He was nearly through there. So, goal kick is delivered by Bristol City. They get it out to their right hand side. Leonu trying to hold up the Bristol City right winger. Very nearly succeeds, but Bristol come away with it still. Well, they've lost possession this time. And Leeds now passing it around the back. I just feel like if I was the Bristol City under-18s manager, I'd be trying to get Bristol to continue to press Leeds whilst Leeds are passing it around the back. And they don't seem to. They were very early on, but the last 10 minutes or so they've decided not to. So I don't know what's changed there really. Leeds doing their pressing of their own now, but Bristol City come away with it on their left hand side. Leeds was right side. Will Firth has done well there, and it goes through to Ollie Wood. Yeah, good defending from Will Firth there. Stood up strong to that one. Took a bit of a whack, but he defended it well. Whitehead gives it Wood. Back to Whitehead. And out to Firth. Hoisted forward. Looking for Firth actually. Ooh, and it nearly came through to either Gray or Mills. And Godden had to be quick off his line there. He did well, the Bristol goalkeeper, to be fair to him. But yeah, Will Firth just put the Bristol number 6, Thomas Gibbs, under a little bit of pressure. And the pass back was a little bit rushed, of which Freddie Godden came out a little bit rough. So he had to make sure he got contact with the ball there, otherwise he'd have probably picked up a card. It's gone out for a Bristol City throw on the near the halfway line. This will be Cavalli Walker to take, I would imagine. Can't tell from this particular angle. Throw-in comes in. Leeds win possession with Matikovic, and it goes all the way back to Ollie Wood, who again passes central. I never like to see that because it can go so horribly wrong. But Leeds have done well. Good through ball into the centre circle, pushing it out wide to Pickles, who finds Njinko. It's quite a technical player, does Njinko. Out to Will Firth. It's in field with Howard at the minute, and it's gone back to Matikovic. Whitehead. And Njinko again on the right wing. He's good on the ball, he's very calm. It's the first time I've seen Njinko in a Leeds shirt. I like the look of him, he's playing well. Leeds into the Bristol penalty box, can they get a shot away? The box is not filled, can he get the ball across? Tries to force a corner and it goes in out for a goal kick to Bristol City. Oh, that's frustrating. That's frustrating, that was a good attack by Leeds. And they were in a position where they could have gotten a shot away there. But in the end it goes tamely out for a Bristol City goal kick. That's really unlucky. Yeah, shame that. So Bristol City with the goal kick then sends it over halfway. Their goalkeepers can get a fair bit of distance on his kicks, to be fair to him. And Njinko tries to receive the ball just on the inside of the halfway line, but it goes out for a Leeds throw, which Will Firth will take. Firth looking for an option. The Leeds players aren't really giving him one. So he goes down the line, looking for Njinko. Ball kind of stopped dead almost, really. Bristol City send it forward. Bristol started as far the better team for the first 10-15 minutes, but Leeds have definitely settled into the match since. Here's Ollie Pickles. He's done really well. Gets a ball across to Leeds' left hand side. That should be Render, I would think. Here comes Render, Leeds' number 11. Leonu. Can he get the ball into the box? He can do. That's a great ball across! Oof. Unlucky. Really good stuff from Leeds United there. Yeah, well played. That's unlucky. I think it'll go out for a Leeds throw. The TV camera is actually in the way, I can't tell. Oh no, it'll be a Bristol throw actually. It came off Njinko last. That's unfortunate. Leeds trying to keep Bristol City penned in, comfortably in their own half. It's with Harry Gray, who really hasn't had a lot of the ball in this match so far. Tries to force the play, but it goes out for a Bristol City goal kick. Oh no, it hasn't! No, Gray's done really well. It's gone out for a Leeds corner. I thought that had gone out for a Bristol goal kick, but it hasn't. That's really good news for Leeds. Excellent. So it's a Leeds corner. They haven't had many corners in this match. It's going to be an in-swinger. So Leonu to take, I think. It's curled in. It's a good ball. Bristol City get it clear. Goes over halfway. There is a Leeds defender covering in Will Firth. Back to Ollie Wood. Matikovic is back there as well. Oh no, it's Whitehead that's back there. Sorry, the Leeds number 4. Leeds toying with it at the back, and they really shouldn't be. I think they've gotten away with it there. They've got themselves a free kick, but there's a lot of messing around just in front of their own penalty box. I find that really risky. So the long ball goes forward. It's a really good ball. Just a bit too much on it. The Bristol City goalkeeper sends it over the stand. It's quite a low stand, to be fair. But he sends it out, and it's a Leeds throw. Leonu to Render. It's come back to... oh god, I can't even tell. No, it's gone to Pickles. He's lost out, but then he's been backed up by Whitehead there, I think. Ball comes out to the Leeds right hand side. That's a really good ball. And Njinko's got a load of space. Can he work it? he's been taking on he's been giving problems to the Bristol City left back all evening so far for the last half hour. He's on the ball again. And Jinko takes him on. Gets the ball across into the box. He's done well. Whitehead's on the ball now. Bristol City just about get it clear. Only for Callum Mills to then hook it even further clear. I don't think that was his full intention, quite frankly. But it's gone into the Leeds half. But yeah, I would say it's been a tale of 2 quarter of an hour so far. The first quarter of an hour was all Bristol City. The second quarter of an hour has been all Leeds. So Leeds have done well to weather the storm and start to just try and put a bit of dominance on the match, really. Throw into Bristol City on the halfway line. They throw it back towards their own goal, and it goes back to Freddie Godden in the Bristol City goal. Harry Gray trying to put some pressure on him. A little bit of a mix-up by Leeds there, but Will Firth comes away with it, gives it Matikovic. It's out wide to Leonu. Render. Jacob Render's had a couple of good appearances in the Leeds under-21s recently. Here's Howard. Out to Njinko. I'll be honest, I'd like to see Njinko get on the subs bench for the Leeds under-21s. He does look lively. Leeds are quite well stacked at under-21 level on the right wing, actually, to be fair though. That's really good play from Njinko. Gets well away from the marker. It cuts it back into the area. The shot comes in. It's blocked by Bristol City. Callum Mills is through this time. He's in the Bristol box. Gives it Firth. It's still in the box. Harry Gray! Oh, it's off the post! Great effort. Left-footed shot hits the inside post. The left post of the Bristol goal. That's the best attempt that Harry Gray's had on goal tonight so far. He was inches away from scoring. It goes out for... Does it go out for a Leeds throw? Excellent effort from Harry Gray, really unlucky. Best chance of the match for any team. It's gone out for a Leeds corner, actually. They play it short this time. Leonu bends it in. Oof! It just needed a touch on it from somebody in the box. The goalkeeper, Godden, has absolutely launched that forward with a throw. But Leeds win it back on halfway. That's excellent pressure from Leeds. Really good attack. And the ball comes forward again. It's Render. Great ball forward to Render. First time ball across the box. Oh, there's a slip from Njinko. He had a chance there. Njinko again. Seems very comfortable on the ball, Carrick Njinko. He's trying all these different little tricks. And a lot of them are working at the minute. He's on the ball again. Oh, he's absolutely done the left back. the Bristol City left back slipped. He just can't deal with... The Bristol City left back, I'm assuming it's Oliver Williams. He can't deal with Carrick Njinko right now. He really can't. This is the Carrick Njinko show right now. He's heavily involved in a lot of Leeds' attacking play. And so the best attempt of the game so far from any team has been Harry Gray, with an excellent shot that comes off the Bristol City post. Here come Leeds on the attack again, and Njinko's in field this time. Just too many players around him. Howard picks up the ball for Leeds. Leonu, long ball into the box. It's a good one. Harry Gray first time! Just over the bar. Difficult hitting it on the volley there. It's not a bad effort at all from Harry Gray, that. Very difficult technique. Trying to hit the ball on the volley. It's a great direct long ball crosser across the box. Deep into the Bristol box there, and Harry Gray, as I say, just kind of side foots it over the bar in the end. But again, good stuff from Leeds. Leeds have gotten better as the game's gone on. As I say, I was concerned after that first 10-15 minutes, but the rest of the game since has been fairly relentless Leeds pressure. Bristol will be quite happy to get to half time at this rate. And they are on the attack. Oh, they've been scuppered. Leeds win it back. Near the half, near the centre circle. Well, in the centre circle. Comes out to Njinko. There might be a bit too much on it for him. Yeah, just showed too much to the defender there. It goes out for a Leeds throw though. Pretty much in line with the Bristol City box, I think, or just a bit away from it. Kind of hard to tell when there's a physical camera in the way and you can't see. Throw goes into Ollie Pickles. It's then defended out. There's a Bristol City player with a number 12 on his back. I think I've got to assume he's the Bristol left winger. Well, that's a Leeds free kick, surely. The Bristol players just wrestled Harry Gray to the ground. The Bristol players trying to plead his innocence. The Bristol number 6, Thomas Gibbs. They made an absolute mess of that. And it's clearly a free kick to Leeds. This could be in range for Leonu actually. He might decide to have a shot on goal. If not though, he could curl it into the box. Ollie Pickles is looking at it with the possibility of an outswinger as well. Leeds have got a couple of players on the bench that have also played in the under-21s before now. Jack Morris has had the odd appearance. Louis Dudley, one of Leeds' better right backs. Leonu's going to go for the shot! He was lining it up as if he was going to send it into the box actually, but he did go for the shot in the end, but it was kind of half blocked by the wall. Hey Jack, welcome in, you alright? So I'm a little bit behind time here because the lineups only came out with a minute to go before kickoff, which was really dumb. But it allows me, because it's on LUTV, I'm able to rewind it so that I haven't missed any of the match so far. Not too many. Oh no, you're absolutely fine. You're absolutely fine. Don't worry. Yeah, so far the nearest. Yeah, the fandom guy. Yeah, I haven't watched streams of a lot of people, like, you know, at all. Like, my head's not been with it recently. Nothing he's done wrong. He's a good streamer. Yeah. The nearest any team has come to in this match. Oh, Leeds get it across the box. Can they get a shot away? They can. It's blocked and goes out for a Leeds corner. Yeah, the nearest that any team's come to in this particular match is Harry Gray. He hit the Bristol City post after a really good attack and a good shot on goal. Bristol City kind of bossed the first 10-15 minutes, but it's been all Leeds since. The match has been played at Bristol City as well. It's been a good performance. Leeds' right winger, Njinko, has done very well. It's the first time I've seen Njinko. He hasn't featured for the Leeds under-21s, but there's quite a few players from the Leeds under-21s that are featuring in this match tonight for the Leeds under-18s. They're still young enough, you know what I mean? No, it's at Bristol City's training ground, or performance centre, whatever they call it. Leonu's gone from left back to right back to have a bit of a wrestling match with the Bristol City player there. I don't know who's at fault there actually. There was kind of handbags between both Leonu and the Bristol player. I don't know what the referee's going to decide here actually. He's waving players away. I think he's just calling for the two players that were involved. It's obviously Leonu for Leeds. I don't know who the Bristol player were. He might tell him just to calm down and get on with it, or he might decide to dish out some yellow cards here just for pettiness as much as anything really. At end of the day, the Bristol City player did try wrestling Leonu down to the ground. It looks as if he's just going to let it go. Yeah, it all started with the Bristol City player getting a bit rough with Leonu, so Leonu then tries to hold his ground, and Leonu brings the Bristol number 10 down. Excellent Ikpiema, who's been anonymous in this game so far, to be honest. I wouldn't say he's been excellent. Man United versus Derby in this because others got through. You know who Leeds would play if they win tonight? No, I'm not sure. Yeah, come Leeds on the attack. It's Jacob Render on the left wing. Back to Mills. And Leonu. Back into the Leeds half with Matikovic, I think. Oh no. No, it's not Howard either. Who the hell's that then? Oh, it might have been Whitehead. Right, here comes Howard for Leeds. Out to Njinko. Oh, he's skinned his man again there, but he's just put a bit too much on it this time. Comes out to Matikovic. And to Howard. That's a poor pass from Howard, it's easily cut out. Goes out for a Leeds throw though, so not too bad. Swansea, right, okay, well, that'd be interesting. I mean, obviously Swansea and Bristol City play in the same division as far as their senior teams are concerned, but you never can tell what the level of team's going to be like at under 18s level. But as I say, a lot of these Leeds under 18s have played in the Leeds under 21s before now, so it's a strong lineup tonight. The ball goes out for a Bristol throw halfway down the Leeds left wing. Sorry, well, the Leeds left side. Just a couple of minutes of normal time remaining before half time. It's not really been a super exciting match, but there has been a couple of moments. As I say, Harry Gray's hit the post for Leeds. Bristol City haven't really laid a glove on Hollywood just yet. Oh, you mean the other United, as opposed to the number one United being Leeds United? Right, I get you. Okay. Sorry, I had to get that one in. Because bearing in mind that Peterborough's senior team keeps being managed by Ferguson's son Darren, doesn't it? Albeit I don't think he's managing them now, but he's had about 4 stints with them, if I remember rightly. No, Leeds are Jack, right? I don't care who was formed first, but the best United in the land is Leeds United. It's in the Leeds United song, so it's got to be true. Anyway, back to the game. I don't want things to get too controversial. I'm not really sure what's going on here at the moment. There's a throw waiting to be taken on the pretty much on the halfway line. On the Leeds left, the Bristol right. Throw's taken now. I don't know why there was such an hesitation there. Bristol get robbed. Good play by Jaden Leonu. And Leonu wins Leeds a free kick. Forest won in Europe anyway. That's what game goes it. Alright, cool. Hey, fair enough. I mean, Forest need to improve their league position right now because they're not safe yet, are they? I recorded a video earlier on, but I didn't post it yet. Oh, hold on. Leeds have lost possession here. Bristol are through. That's really good goalkeeping from Hollywood. Claims the ball really well there. Didn't bring the Bristol City player down or anything. That's excellent goalkeeping. Leeds really got themselves in trouble there. That's excellent goalkeeping from Hollywood. Well played. Leeds get it up to halfway now. But yeah, I did a video about how bad Wolves have been so far, but I haven't posted it yet. I don't know if I'm going to. But I just had a little look into, why things are so bad for Wolverhampton Wanderers at the minute, because they're terrible. Oh, nice one. Oh, I'm glad he's found some work. I mean, I'm still, as you know, I'm still trying to find work at the minute. Been out at work 18 months. It's been a massive struggle. I'm pleased for him. It's so hard getting work in this country, as you know. It's you live in this country too. It's an absolute nightmare at the minute. Oh, I wish I'd kept an eye on the time, because I've included injury time there and I didn't want to. But yep, that's half time, folks, and half time has ended 0-0. I'll see if I can set the timer back to 45 minutes. Patrick, welcome in. Thank you for the like. How are you doing? Sorry, I forgot to put. Right, I can put the alerts up top again now, can't I? There we go, the alert will cover everything when it shows up now. Yeah, I'll just see if I can set the timer back to 45 minutes so that it it'll be correct for the second half. That's not what I want. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Yeah, still plugging away here, Patrick. Yeah. He was self-employed, but COVID kind of killed the business, and he just got up. Ah, right. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. Right. So he's been out of work for quite some time as well, then, hasn't he? Yeah. Oh, what's buzzing? Now there. Now there. Right. So yeah, the best chance of the first half came to Leeds. It was Harry Gray hitting the post. It's just showing Gray. It's just showing some highlights at the moment. Gray forcing a save out the keeper as well. Leonu got the ball into the box, which was headed away. Some more highlights here. Callum Mills getting into the box. It was kind of forced out. I think this is the build up to the Harry Gray shot. Yeah. Yep, there you go. That came off the post. That was really unlucky. Well worked move, actually. The next Leeds highlight is Leonu crosses the ball in. Oh yeah, this was. It was actually Ollie Pickles. It wasn't Harry Gray. It was Leeds' number 8, not the number 9. It was Ollie Pickles who hit it on the volley. I was thinking it was Harry Gray. Next highlight, ball came in again. Gray. Oh no, it was Firth that came in with a shot there. It went out for a corner in the end. We're rooting for Leeds United, Patrick. Take no notice of what Jack's saying whatsoever. Jack can't stand Leeds United, but I'm a Leeds United fan, so none of this Bristol City rubbish. No, absolutely not. Are you not going to Halifax versus FC on Saturday? I ain't got the money. Otherwise I would. I can't, you know, it's Christmas time. I can't, you know, well, it's the month of Christmas. I can't afford to do anything right now, unfortunately. Well, I mean, Jack wants Bristol, but I want Leeds, and it's my stream, so therefore it's Leeds is who we're going to root for. I don't know if at youth level they go to replays. I know that they used to do replays for senior matches, but I don't know if they do them for. They kind of scrapped them for senior matches, and took the match to penalties. I don't know whether they do that for the youth games. I'm not sure. Or is it straight to pens in the youth cup as well? Yeah. Right. So they scrapped the replays tenfold, haven't they? I mean, at youth level, it doesn't matter so much because it's not about clubs bringing in revenue, you know, from a beastie cup draw or anything like that, is it? So it's a totally different thing, really. Oh boy. I've got to be up early in the morning and I really cannot be bothered with what it is that I've got to do. I'll get up early, that's not the issue, but the fact I've got to go to some bloody job centre meetings again. I feel like I'm there about 2 or 3 times a bloody week at the minute. And it's costing me money every time I go. They don't recuperate my ticket for going down, like, you know, if I get a bus or anything. So it's rather annoying. It's extra time and then pens. Right, okay, fair enough. Yeah, we don't want any extra time. Just get. I think it should go straight to penalties. All extra time does is just tire the players out even further and gives more opportunity for injuries and suspensions. I don't. I've never liked extra time. I think they should just go straight to penalties. Is there any fans there? Yeah, there's a few. There's, so the Bristol City training ground has got like a very thin stand that just goes right across. Probably only holds maybe a couple of hundred people. No, maybe 500. And I think they've got another one on the other side. So the ground probably holds maybe 1,000 people. Oh, without a doubt, yeah. When it comes to youth matches, there'll be a lot of family there. Um, all the parents of the kids that are playing, and then a few generic fans there as well, I would imagine. Yeah, I mean all the cameras are coming from the side where the dugouts are, so you all the dugouts kind of at the bottom of the screen as I see it. But the camera's not really been able to focus on the dugouts. So I mean it's hard to tell. There will be a smattering of Leeds fans there, because Leeds take fans wherever they go. But yeah, Leeds to Bristol's quite a journey. Um, but honest to God, right, I have seen Leeds fans do away matches for the women's reserves team. I've seen them go to matches away from home for the Leeds women's team. The Leeds under 18s, Leeds under 21s, obviously the Leeds senior men's team. The fans go out in the numbers. If I were driving, I might not be doing this watch-along. I'd have probably driven down to Bristol to go and watch this match. If distance was no option and if I wasn't kind of hampered by anything, I'd probably go and watch it. National League Cup was a prime example. Yeah, well, I mean, again, Leeds fans turned out in the droves for that, and like I think it was last season that Leeds senior team, Leeds under 21s, and Leeds senior women's team all won something at the end of last season. So there was a lot of success. There was a lot of success throughout the club last season. I think this season's been a bit more difficult for some of the teams, but a lot of the Leeds United teams have kind of gone up a division or they've gone up a level or whatever. So it's been a bit tougher this time. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I had a picture of all three teams lifting the trophies that they won. Yeah, it was good that. How far apart? That's a good question, Patrick. So Leeds is in West Yorkshire, Bristol's down south, so you're probably talking at least 200 miles, I would think. It's a fair distance. Bristol is very southerly. It's more south than London, as far as I'm aware. I think Bristol might be southeast England. I think I might get my geography wrong there, Jack. I don't know if you can help me on that one. Oh yeah, it's a fair distance. Unless I'm thinking maybe Bristol might be slightly more northern than London, but not by much. It's a fair old distance because it's been played at Bristol's ground tonight. It's been played at Bristol's training ground, or Bristol's kind of performance centre training ground, if you like. I mean, I've watched a lot of the Leeds youth games over the last, well, over God knows how many seasons. Some of the grounds they go to are absolute muck. This one's not bad. This looks like a proper, training facility, rather than it just being a crappy field in the middle of nowhere kind of thing. So yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you're quite southerly though, aren't you, Jack? Like you're you're really southerly, aren't you? So if Bristol's north of you, then yeah, must be at least 100 miles. Must be at least 100 miles. I think it's closer to 200 miles, the gap between Leeds and Bristol. I think it's closer to 200. But it's at least 100. Jack's going to Gloucester versus Worthing Saturday in Gloucester near Bristol. Ah, right, yeah. Well, again, like Cheltenham and Gloucester, which are quite close together, they're pretty down south as well, aren't they? So there's a fair bit of distance going on there. I think some players might be coming out. Let me see if I can sort this timer out. Edit split. Let's try that. Start timer at 45. Let's try this. Oh, Gloucester's way north for you. 3.5 hours, really? Good God. Oh, poop. Hold on. I'm getting this wrong here. Please bear with. Nope, that hasn't worked. Oh, Brighton's on the south coast, isn't it? So I could resume or I could reset, but if I reset, it's going to go back to 0 again, which I don't want. Oh, I was waiting to pause it on 45 and all. Shit. Right, hold on. Let me try and sort this. Start the timer at 45. Nope, that hasn't done it either. There's a way of me starting the timer from a certain time. It's not the settings. I wish I'd sorted this out already. Some of the players are coming back onto the pitch now. Unless I just unpause it when it gets to 46 minutes 21. I guess I could do that. If I can't get this sorted. I'm sure to any Americans 3.5 hours is a nice drive across. Yeah, true. Yeah, there's some major distances, isn't there? Start the timer. 45. Well, hold on then. If I unpause it. Oh, that's 45 seconds. Shit. Right. So it was kind of working. I just needed to reset, but I need to make it minutes instead of. That's 45 seconds. Nope, that's still 45 seconds. Why is it doing this? I think I might have it this time. That's suggesting that it's now suggesting it's 45 hours, which doesn't make any sense at all, does it? That's seconds, so that's minutes. Yeah, it's like saying 45 hours now. This is becoming a bloody joke. What the hell? Right, hold on. Hold it. This should do it then. Let's try that. That, I believe, works. Yes, right, there we go. Sorted it. Slight timer issues there, folks. But the players are coming out back onto the pitch now, so that's good timing. So 0-0 at half time here. Oh yeah, in America 3.5 hours is now, isn't it? It's very true. Hard to tell if there's been any substitutions made. They'll probably go down, they'll probably focus the camera down onto the dugout if any subs are being made, I think. I don't think either team would make a substitution at half time unless there was any rules about players only playing 45 minutes or something like that perhaps, but otherwise I think it might be okay. It's so Leeds United have their own streaming service if you sign up to their membership. Leeds' under-18s manager is a guy called Rob Etherington. Been their under-18s coach for a while. They've also got Aaron Lennon on the. Coaching staff for the under-18s, just like Johnny Howson's on the coaching staff for the under-21s. No, you have to pay about £3.50 a month to watch the matches, Patrick. Yeah, about £3.50 a month. Not bad though. It's not bad. They don't show every single match, but you do get you get quite a few of the underage matches and some of the women's matches occasionally as well. Usually the under-18s matches aren't. The under-18s matches aren't usually televised, but with it being a cup match, it's the FA Cup, so they do show it. So the teams are out ready, and away we go. Second half, another 45 minutes to play. It's Bristol on the attack again. I think they've been called up for offside already, pretty much straight from the kickoff. Oh yeah, no, it's not bad at all. So, yeah, it's not. There hasn't been any captions come up to suggest that there has been any substitutions for either team, so it's the same lineups that are showing right now. I would like Leeds women to get. I would, because Leeds United women's team was in the Women's Premier League many years ago. The ball's gone all the way out to the Leeds left-hand side, of which Njinko sprinted from the right-hand side to try and catch up to it. He couldn't get to it in the end, but he has forced a Leeds United throw that Leonu's going to take. Gives it Callum Mills. Goes back to Matikovic. To Whitehead. Goes out to the Leeds left wing. Leonu tries to go in field to collect the ball. It's gone out for a throw to Leeds United halfway into the Bristol City half. He's got Mills as an option, but he goes further back to Matikovic. It's not a great throw though, and the Bristol City number 9 trying to put a bit of pressure on Matikovic, but he gives it back to Hollywood, the Leeds goalkeeper, and then receives the ball back again. And Matikovic will bring it forward. Done quite well. Leonu on the ball. That's not a great ball forward though. Bristol City pick up possession again. Bristol City on the attack. Goes out to Luke Skinner. Skinner had a bit of a quiet half really. He was lively enough for the first 10 minutes, but he didn't really get into the rest of the half afterwards. And Bristol City now have a throw in deep in the Leeds half now. Crawley and Horsham are north of you as well. Well. So Bristol take the throw in, Leeds deal with it and send the ball up. It goes just over halfway and it goes out for a throw into Bristol City, who throw it back to Freddie Godden, the Bristol City goalkeeper. Harry Gray busting a gut to try and get forward. The ball has come into the Leeds half, but Leeds collect it. Callum Mills has done well there, finds Jacob Render. Leeds number 11, the left winger, comes infield. His pass across though gets deflected off a Bristol City player and goes into the hands of Freddie Godden. You know what, Milner would be decent coach of the league. Oh, without a doubt. If James Milner was to start coaching any of the Leeds underage teams, then yeah. I mean, I think it'd be great if you had the likes of James Milner and Johnny Howson and Aaron Lennon, you know, coaching these young Leeds players. They'd learn a ton off them. You know, you've got all that experience. that could potentially be used and passed on to these young Leeds players. Yeah, that'd be really good. There's a Bristol City player down at the moment, at number 4, Louis Derrick. Don't know if he can't have gone down with cramp. It's only 3 minutes into the second half. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a leg injury, and Bristol City might make their first substitution of the match if he can't get back to his feet. So all the players are gathering drinks now, which is a bit surprising considering they've only been on the pitch 3 minutes. In the second half at least, anyway. Well, Derrick's back on his feet, a bit gingerly like, I don't know, I'm not certain. No, he's going off, he was actually the Bristol captain. Louis Derrick, the Bristol captain, is going off on the 49th minute with an injury, so Bristol City are going to have to make a substitution here very early on. I don't think they wanted to. Bristol's number 15 comes on. I have no idea who that's. I haven't got the list of the substitute names. I'm just looking to see if a caption comes up. But Derrick is off and Bristol's number 15 is on. It might come up with a caption. Yeah, there we go. Right, so Louis Derrick's gone off. Billy Amos has come on for Bristol City, so I'll just update that if I can. Bristol are on the attack at the moment. The ball comes through. Ollie Wood, good goalkeeping again. He's claimed these through balls really well today as Ollie Wood. Really good goalkeeping. Got to be brave with that, and he's done very well. So it's Louis Derrick off and Billy Amos, number 15, has come on. Oops. So an early oh no, it's reset the pigging timer. Oh, muppets. Right, I'll have to deal with that in a second then. That's bad news. Right, I'll have to take the timer off for a minute. And then I shall get it reset. Oh, what a ball ache when it comes to the timer. Leeds are on the attack at the minute. I'm going to try and get the timer to start on 52 minutes once it gets to 52. It's on 51.5 now. Leeds are on the attack here with Jacob Render. Gives it back to Mills. Mills cuts in field. He's going to shoot. No, he's past it. Looking for Gray, I think, or Pickles. Found Pickles, but there's a free kick given. Yep, there we go. Sort the timer out. Never puts the timer or score on. Yeah, well, I mean, it's optional, isn't it? But why not? At least people have got an idea of how long's left. It's just a bit awkward for making subs. I can't really make subs without bodging up the timer, really. It's going to be fun later on when we see a load of substitutes made, isn't it? I'll have to figure a way out with that. Has it gone out for a Bristol City corner? I think it has. I mean, what do you think, Jack? Does it look all right with does it look all right with the score and the timer on and everything? I think I prefer having it on. Bristol City with the corner, gets whipped in. Ollie Wood punches it out. It's a decent punch as well towards the right. Is it going to go out for a throw? And Jinko tried keeping it in. I'd seen that actually, yeah. I'd seen it was advertised that Halifax under 18s were in action, but I did hear they lost in the end. I didn't know who they were playing though. It was Colchester, was it? Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'd seen it. It showed the list of the lineup and everything. Bit unlucky. It's one of those, isn't it? Here comes Render for Leeds. Goes out wide to Leonu. Can he get the ball into the box? Cuts in, looking to send it in on his. Oh no, he's left-footed it to Callum Mills. Across the field over to Howard. Here's Njinko, who had a really good first half. He's gone down, but nothing given. But yeah, Carrick Njinko was very lively in that first half and got down the wing really well, causing an absolute nuisance for the Bristol City left back. Goal kick from Godden, taken out, finds his right back, Walker, who is adjudged to have been fouled, I think. Halifax would have had Wigan or Oxford away. Alright. I think they would have preferred Wigan to Oxford just in terms of distance. Obviously Wigan's northwest, but Oxford's down south, so Wigan always annoys me how they, in EFL being a rugby town, well, it's one of those, isn't it? You could argue the same with Hull. Bristol City on the attack, they get the ball into the Leeds box. This is dangerous for Leeds, good block. Ball comes back in, good save Ollie Wood. It's deflected, it comes back out, the cutback's there again and it goes out. Oh my god, Leeds under a load of pressure there. In the end, Bristol City don't take advantage. That's definitely Bristol City's most dangerous attack of the match so far on 55 minutes. Leeds got a little bit lucky there. But here's Callum Mills on halfway. Oh, flipping it. Yeah, that was a right mess in the Leeds box. I mean, Bristol had about 3 attempts to get something out of that and they didn't get anything. Oh, that's a good ball into the box now for Leeds! Render's shot is blocked and is taken away by the Bristol City player. It's gone downfield again. The game's opened up quite a bit in the second half. Callum Mills wins it back for Leeds in the Bristol half. Tries feeding it through to Harry Gray. Nearly pulled it off. Narrowly intercepted. Give Halifax EFL and 20k Stadium or whatever, we're going to be more. Yeah, no, exactly that. I mean, again, Halifax do have a rugby league side as well, but they haven't been in Super League for a long time, if ever. They've always kind of been like in the championship level of rugby league of Halifax. I mean, they call themselves Halifax Panthers these days. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, even if you made the Shea an all-seater 10,000 seater stadium, which you could easily do, if Halifax got promoted, they'd get close to filling it, I reckon, or they'd at least get it half full. I think some of the fans have boycotted going to Halifax matches because they just don't believe that they'll ever get back into the Football League, because they keep getting in the playoffs and then keep getting beat in the playoffs. So they find themselves in a bit of an unlucky situation to Halifax, really. So they only get about a couple of thousand at the Shea these days, but they could easily get more if they got into the National League, without a doubt. That's a really good ball by Leeds to the left wing to Jacob Render. Goes into the box, gets the ball across. It's just too close to Godden. What a shame. Matikovic has done well there. He's headed it back into the Bristol half. Render's on it again. Comes back to Leonu. Spreads the play to the right hand side. Brilliant ball to Njinko. Oh, and then he slips. And Ollie Pickles can't pick up the pieces. Bristol City come away with it. They try sending the ball downfield. Oh, that's an awful pass by Bristol City. Terrible. Really easy for Leeds to pick back up again. You can see what he was trying, but he was nowhere near it. Jackie, welcome in. Thank you for the like. How are you doing? That's gone out for a Bristol. Oh no, it's gone out for a Leeds throw. Who's that guy with the ball now? Oh, are you watching the match? Are you watching the match, DB? Yeah, it's Leeds' under 18s team. They're against Bristol City under 18s in the FA Youth Cup. Here's Harry Gray for Leeds. Gets a shot away. Was that deflected? Did that go out for a corner? Looks like it's a goal kick. That's unlucky. Worthing average 2k, third highest in the National League South. Alright, nice. Worthing's been in playoff last 3. Yeah. It's hard when there's not many teams that go up automatically. I think they should just send teams up automatically instead of bloody playoffs. I don't agree with playoffs in any division, quite frankly, but that's just me. Might be exciting for the neutral to watch, but it's not exciting for the bloody teams that have to go through it and then lose. Ollie Pickles is untruthful. Not really sure what you're talking about there, DB, to be honest. He's a good player. Played quite a bit in the Leeds under 21s this season, as well as the under 18s. That looked like a foul on the Leeds player, but the referee's giving a free kick to Bristol City. Bristol have started this half off the kind of same that they started the first half off, albeit Leeds have had a couple of chances themselves. If you had the money, would you have gone to Truro versus Halifax in Cornwall? I mean, I've heard that Cornwall's nice, you know, for a visit. And yeah, I guess I probably would. But there's no way of me getting there and back again and having the money to do so. So my timer doesn't go on to 60 minutes like it does on a normal football clock. It goes on to an hour, so apologies for that. Free kick comes into the Leeds box. It's headed out by Whitehead. Goes back in again. It's a bit of head tennis going in there, and Bristol City are offside. So that cures the pressure there for Leeds United. Good player but unfactual. What do you mean by unfactual? What's up with him? What is wrong with Oliver Pickles? Do please tell me, DB, because with me being a Leeds fan, I'm interested to know what you're meaning there. Yes, they do, Patrick. Yeah. So this is the second half, but it starts on 45 minutes. I wonder why anyone would have beef with an under 21 player that's young enough to play for the under 18s. It's a very strange concept, is that, quite frankly. Did Ollie Pickles bully you at school, DB? Did he shove your lunch down the toilet, or did he do a poo and a wee in your lunchbox or something, or? You know, I don't get. I don't understand what the problem is. Bristol City free kick comes in towards the Leeds box. Leeds are dealing with it, and they get it clear. Are you going to be the next Chris Kamara? Unbelievable, Jesus! Oh, the shot comes in! Good save, Hollywood! That's Bristol's best chance. It was a clear shot on target. That was well struck. Hollywood with the save. And it goes out for a Bristol City corner. Bristol are having the moments again at the start of this half. He told me to put my cigarette out on the bus. Oh, God. Well, that means you've got beef with me, really. I don't think your beef's with Ollie Pickles. I think your beef's with me because I said that I would ban smoking completely. Because let's face it, it's a dirty habit, it's an addiction, and it shouldn't really exist, but unfortunately it does. Corner comes in to the outside of the Leeds box. Goes just over the bar. Leeds need to have some possession of the ball now. The last 5-6 minutes has been all Bristol City. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one, Jack. I don't know what you think, mate. Yeah, I'm not buying into that one. Jidlenu trying to win possession back for Leeds, but he's unsuccessful. It's with excellent Piema for Bristol City, and Leeds intercept this time. That's good play from Louis Whitehead. Here is Njinko on the Leeds right wing. Oh, skill! He's taking it past the player, taking it past the Bristol player. He's found Callum Mills. Really good play. Mills out wide to Render. This is good from Leeds. They're in the Bristol City box. Can he get a shot away? Gives it back to Leonu just outside the box. Back to Render. Can he get a cross in? Good play between Render and Leonu. Leonu gets a cross in. It's really good. It's headed out by Bristol, but not completely, and then it's cleared away. Decent attack from Leeds, that. Good patient play, good teamwork between Jayden Leonu and Jacob Render. Pickles is a troublemaker. I doubt it. I very much doubt it. He's just signed a new contract with Leeds actually a couple of months ago. I think that was his first professional contract actually, because he was obviously on a scholarship contract. So like all of the youth players are on scholarship contracts, and then if they're good enough, they get offered a professional deal. If they're under the age of 17, I think the most they can be given is a 2-year contract, and then after that, when they turn 18, it can be extended for a further year. I think that's what happened with Ollie Pickles. So I think Ollie signed his first professional deal at the start of the season. He's done well, done very well. Njinko helping out at right back for Leeds. It's gone all the way down the right hand side, and Leeds have gained a free kick near the halfway line on the right wing. Pickles couldn't bully a kitten. What's your beef with him then? What kind of trouble do you think that Oliver Pickles causes? Come on now, I need the facts. Don't beat around the bush here, DB. You clearly want to make a point about Ollie Pickles. Go for it, mate. Go for it. I'm intrigued to hear. Is that guy on the Bristol side really called excellent? He actually is. Yeah. I think he must have some. I think he's got some African in him. Leeds on the attack, by the way. Render crosses it in. It's a good cross. Just can't get a Leeds head on it. Yeah, he's called Excellent Ikpiema even. Quite hard to pronounce. Yeah, a lot of African people, they tend to give names like excellent and precious and charming and beautiful. They give all these kind of names to the children. So I would imagine that excellent Ikpiema has probably been given the same treatment. Now, Jack, behave yourself. I do remember Isaac's success. Yeah, that's kind of the other way around, isn't it? His surname was one of these names that they tend to dish out for African people. Leeds on another good attack here. They're utilising the left side a lot better in this second half, actually. A little bit less so on the right side, which is where Leeds were getting more joy in the first half. Bristol City coming down their left side. the ball comes infield and just goes straight back to Leeds with Matikovic. Back to Ollie Wood, the goalkeeper. That must be Will Firth. Can't tell because I can't see his shirt number. Back to, well, across to Render on the Leeds left. Cuts inside. Goes towards the centre circle. He's not making the pass. Does make the pass in the end. He was fouled. Really good work from Jacob Render. Finds Will Firth. On to Njinko. Cuts it inside, finds Render. Good pass. Oh, it's cut out, but only as far as Njinko. Njinko shoots, his shot is blocked. And Bristol come away with it. Good play from Lianu, who wins Leeds some possession back. Mills then follows it up, and it goes back into the Leeds half. And then back into the Bristol half. Here's Pickles. Public enemy number 1. Yeah, exactly. So I think we already know it's just a wind-up. So I'm not, Here's Harry Gray. Good ball outright to Njinko. Can he get it under control? He can. Done well. Can he get the ball into the box? Ball comes in. It's too close to Godden. Sounds like you fell for his con. Told you he's untrue. Oh my god. Oliver Pickles is 18 years old. Maybe still 17 for all I know. I haven't checked. Come on now. when you give me some factual information, I'll listen to it. But in the meantime, Bristol City are on the attack here. Much to Jack's delight. Matikovic cuts it out. Not to Jack's delight. Njinko finds, is that Gray? It is Gray. Gets a shot away. Oh, just wide. Strong effort from Harry Gray on the 70th minute. Oh, Gray's had 2 or 3 big chances in this match. He's come close. It's another good effort. I don't think Godden would have got to that if it had been on target. Bristol City have another player down. I think you must be thinking of somebody else with the same name there, DB. Come on now. This is a Leeds United youth midfield player. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? There have been players that have lied about their age so that they can get moves to big teams. But if you're getting someone as old as 47, they're not going to get away with saying that they're 27, for example. It ain't going to happen. I think you're saying it to get a reaction, and I'm getting to the point where I'm not going to give a reaction anymore because it's a bit ludicrous what you're suggesting, really. You've either got the name wrong, or you've got somebody else with the name of Oliver Pickles who is obviously, quite clearly considerably older than the Leeds United youth player. Freddie Adu lied about his age to be young. Yeah, he did. Yeah. They can with AI. No, but the proof is that Ollie Wood. Sorry, not Ollie Wood. That's the goalkeeper. The proof of the matter is that Oliver Pickles is a Leeds United youth player, and I know this because I've been watching Leeds United all the time, and I've seen plenty of games with Ollie Pickles in it. So you can't convince me on this particular subject, DB. Sorry. Right, 72.5 minutes gone. It's a goal kick to Bristol City, in fact. Sorry. Sends it over halfway. Leeds deal with it. Done quite well. Finds Whitehead. Gives it Lianu, who's come in field from the left back position. Finds Render on the left wing. Render's had a good second half, actually. Done quite well. The ball goes out. I think that'll be a Leeds throw, or is it going to be Bristol's? Oh no, it goes out for a Bristol throw. But it's quite deep in the Bristol half. They try to get it over halfway, which they do, but it goes back to Leeds again. Howard, back to Wood, gives it Matikovic, who tries clearing it, does alright actually. It does go back to Bristol now, but they've given a free kick away to Leeds United. Jack, don't start that, you're just giving DB ammunition. Come on now. Can't believe there's been all this hype about Ollie Pickles. He's a good player. Whether he gets into Leeds first team in the next couple of years, I don't know, but he's certainly got potential. Matikovic gives it his centre-back partner Whitehead, who finds Leonu. Good ball forward. Harry Gray latches onto it. Oh, he just can't squeeze it past the goalkeeper. He has won Leeds a corner. Good work again from Harry Gray. It was a really good through ball by Jaden Leonu. And Gray just, he shot with his left foot. And the goalkeeper saves it, goes out for a corner. Corner comes in! And it's punched out by the goalkeeper for another Leeds corner. Oh, I'm sure you do. Gray. Oh, corner comes in again, and it's over the bar. Yes, Harry Gray came on about the 88th minute in Leeds' final game of the season against Plymouth last season. That's his one appearance for the Leeds first team so far, and he was either 16 or 17 at the time. He's still only about that now. He's still very young, is Harry Gray. Oh, I mean, a lot like the Gray, like even the Gray family reckon he'll be even better than Archie. Bristol are making another change. This is going to knacker up my bloody timer. They're making two changes actually. Right, forget it. I'm not even going to bother. But Bristol City are bringing on their number 18 and number 14. I don't know who's coming off yet. I'll just have to remember. But it knackered up my timer last time. I'll have to try and figure out how I can get around that. So Bristol make two changes. Leeds haven't made any changes yet. Oh yeah, I don't want extra time. I just want Leeds to score, and if they win 1-0, that's great. I'll take it. This second half's been closer actually. Both teams have had the chances. Leeds win it back. That's really good from Will Firth. Callum Mills. I think that's great. Yeah. On to Leonu. Finds Render in quite a bit of space on the left hand side. Can he get the cross in? It goes into the box. Good cutback. Shot comes in. Oh, it's a scupper. Oh, it's a goal! It's Njinko! He deserves it and all. He's played well today. Well played. It's Leeds United 1, Bristol City 0. Yes, Jack, yes. It was Jacob Render, he did the cutback. It looked as if Bristol City got it away. The Leeds number 4, Whitehead, scuffed his shot, but the scuffed shot came out wide to Njinko, who slots it well into the net. I'll give over, DB. But yes, Leeds United 1-0 up. I will update the score now if it will let me. Yes, get in Leeds. Excellent. Really good stuff. 1-0. Brilliant. Hell yeah. Njinko for his first half performance definitely deserves that. Oh, Harry Gray spotted the goalkeeper off his line. Oh, Harry Gray shot from just inside the Bristol City half. Noticed that Freddie Godden was off his line Just didn't get enough power on it in the end. Leeds with a strong challenge, but a fair one. Here's Njinko, the goal scorer. Good through ball, cut back. Oh, punched away by Godden. The danger is not clear yet. Leeds get another. Oh! About half a foot wide in the end. Leeds close to 2-0 up. And that possibly with 12 minutes to go would have probably been game over at that point, I think. Well, that wasn't far off. I don't know who got the final shot away there, but well, I mean, it depends on the draw, doesn't it? I mean, if it's at Leeds, it'll be at the Thorpe Arch training ground. If it's Swansea, I don't know. Leonie was done well there, backed up by Render, or by Mills actually, sorry. Comes out to Will Firth. Oh, if it's at Leeds, it'll be Thorpe Arch training ground, I would imagine. On rare occasions, they do put the FA Youth Cup on at Ellen Road actually, but it's usually for the later rounds. If Leeds get to like the quarter, semi or final, they will probably have that played at Ellen Road. But if it's one of the earlier rounds, it'll probably be at Thorpe Arch training ground, I think. So Bristol City with the throw. They get it into the Leeds half. Bristol City with it all to do now. And there's only 10 minutes remaining. Can Leeds hold on? Or do Bristol City force the issue? They have to attack now, there's no doubt about it. Goes wide left, but he couldn't keep hold of it, the Bristol City player. Will Firth bursting down the Leeds right wing now. And Njinko, I think. Oh no, it's Pickles. Yep, Pickles. Ah, it's gone out for a Bristol throw. Behave, Jack. Come on now. You're a Leeds fan. Enjoy being a Leeds fan. I do. You've got no affiliation to Bristol City anyway, so what the heck? Leeds on the halfway line. Just about keep possession. The ball goes all the way back to Mantikovic and is put forward at, well, Roger, that's Howard. Forward to Callum Mills. Done well. Finds Harry Gray. Good ball. Gray turns. Wins a free kick, I think. Yep, I think the ref's given it. Might be a little bit out of shooting range, this one. It's probably about 30 to 35 yards out, I would think. Oh, alright, Jack. But you've got relatives in the north. Yeah, it's near enough. Still north, kind of. Yeah, so Leeds with a free kick. It's fairly central. As I say, it's probably, I mean, with the wall being 10 yards back, it's just on the edge of the area of the D. Oh, that's, oh! How did that not go in? That was really clever from Leeds. The free kick, they just dinked it over the wall for a Leeds player to then get onto it, but the latch onto it wasn't with enough direction and it went narrowly wide. But it was an open goal, effectively, but I just don't think the Leeds player expected to get much of a contact on it. That, again, could have put the match to bed. It looks like Leeds are going to make their first substitution of the match. There's a player waiting on the line there. I wonder if they'll bring on either Louis Dudley or Jack Morris, because both of those have had experience in the under-21 before now. Nah, Pickles has had a decent game. He's done alright. Whitehead finds Njinko, who has actually been slightly quieter in the second half, but he did get the goal, so that's all that matters, really. Njinko keeps the ball on the right wing. He's backed up by Will Firth. Back to Njinko. To Pickles. To Firth. To Pickles. Leeds keeping possession nicely here, just narrowly in the Bristol half. Goes back into the Leeds half in the centre circle. Whitehead now. Out wide left to Jadon Leonu, who again keeps possession really well. Back to Whitehead. Still in the Bristol half. Nice passing from Leeds here. Doing really well to keep possession in very close quarters. I think they're literally trying to tire Bristol City down now, with not many minutes remaining. Here's Harry Gray on the turn, looking to get it out to Render, but the ball is just a bit short. There's a bit of holding on going on there. I thought the referee might pull that up, but he hasn't done. Oh, he has now. So Bristol City win a free kick, but the passing that Leeds did there was really good. They were keeping possession. Leeds making their first sub of the match, and it is Leeds number 3, Jadon Leonu, coming off. The Leeds number 14 is going to come on. I didn't write down who the Leeds subs were. Yeah, Leonu, who's played a lot of football in the Leeds under-21s this season. He signed in the summer from Manchester City's youth team. It's Louis Philpott, the Leeds number 14, that will come on for him. I don't know whether Philpott will go straight in at left back, or if Leeds will have a bit of a reshuffle in the defence, or if they change formation completely. I don't think Philpott's featured in the under-21s just yet, so he'll be a regular in the under-18s, I would imagine. So Leeds send the ball forward from Firth. It goes into the Bristol half, goes back into the Leeds half on the halfway line. Leeds switch play. Looking for Render. Render's done really well. He's backed up by Philpott, so it does look like Philpott's gone in at left back. So it's a like for like switch. Here's Render. He's got Philpott out wide if he needs him. Philpott does well. Gets a cutback cross in there. Bristol clear it away in the end, but it was good work from the Leeds substitute. The ball forward's a bit of a poor one. Bristol City gain possession. They come into the Leeds half with the number 9, that's Luke Skinner. Skinner might go about it on his own here. He has done, and it's a poor shot. It's high and wide. A frustrating night for the Bristol City number 9. He's not been in the game very much, and as their number 9 striker, he would have hoped for better by now. The north is all red. Seems that Bristol City are as well, really. So yeah, boo. Do you ever watch the Big Sam podcast? Oh, the Tippy Tappy Tiki Taka football podcast. I've seen it a couple of times when it's featured people from Leeds United. Yeah, not a bad watch. Here come Bristol City on the attack, and it's well defended by, I think, either Whitehead or Matikovic. They're both relatively blonde, so it's hard to tell from this distance. Comes out to Callum Mills, the number 10 for Leeds, in the Leeds half, but they're bringing it forward now with Njinko. I think Njinko's going to get man at match today, I really do. Njinko tries to get the ball across, it's deflected. Ooh, was that handball? I think Gray kicked the ball into his own hand there, unfortunately. That's a bit unlucky. Yeah, Njinko's had a very good game. He doesn't hate Leeds United. He managed Leeds for 4 games, for Christ's sake. Big Sam's best time was at Bolton. I remember when Bolton Wanderers were quite good, and when Bolton Wanderers ended up signing a load of the aging Real Madrid players at the time. So they ended up having Ivan Campo and Fernando Hierro, and I think they had another one that joined a bit later on as well. Maybe Guti joined them possibly. I can't remember now. But yeah, they raided they raided Real Madrid for all of their old boys. And it kind of worked for a while. JJ Okocha was another really good player for him. Jussi Jaskalainen in the goal as well. He was a decent goalkeeper, the Finnish guy. Yeah, now they had some decent players at the time. Little Sam Lee, he's Liverpudlian, isn't he? If I remember right. And Big Sam, I think he's from Bolton. I could be wrong on that, but I think he is. I think he played centre back for Bolton as well in his playing days. Yeah, he's Lancastrian. Just because someone's Lancastrian doesn't necessarily mean that they hate Leeds United. You know, Simon Grayson's as Yorkshire as they come, and he managed Blackpool, for Christ's sake. Oh, he was actually born in Dudley, was he? Yeah, Dudley's Midlands, isn't it? Yeah, Dudley. But he's most of his connections are clearly northwest when it comes to. I mean, he's managed all over the place though, hasn't he, Sam Allardyce? He's one of the final managers to ever use a 4-4-2 in the top level. That is at least anyway. Yeah, that's what I mean. He were born Midlands, but his accent's clearly Lancastrian. Leeds making another substitution. Is that Louis Dudley coming on? Number 15? Could be. I'm not too sure. I don't know what the sub numbers are for the Leeds players. There's no names on the backs of the shirts at this level. Oh no, it's Kenny Menzer who's coming on for Jacob Render. Render's had a good second half in particular. Render's looked very good on that left wing. So yeah, Kenny Menzer comes on for Leeds United with hardly any time remaining really. We're into added on time now. I don't know whether Menzer will go to left wing if it's a straight swap. Here comes Bristol City on the attack. This is a bad time for Leeds to be conceding an attack from Bristol. It's gone well out, and I think that's for a Bristol City corner. Oh, come on Leeds, defend it! 5 minutes added on. Oh boy. Oh, this is crunch time for Leeds United. They've got to hold on if they want to progress without extra time and penalties. Corner comes in for Bristol City. It's a high one. It's a good corner actually, to be fair, but it's cleared away. Not very far though. Leeds try to counter it forward, and is that a free kick to Leeds? I think the referee's given a free kick halfway in the Leeds half. To be fair to Bristol City's corners have been quite good deliveries, but they just, you know, it's always been fairly well defended out. They've had a fair few corners of Bristol in this match, to be fair, but they haven't done anything with them. So Leeds with the free kick halfway in the Leeds United half. Are they going to go long, or yeah, they're going to go long here. There's only 3.5 minutes remaining, and it goes all the way into the hands of Freddie Godden. Long ball forward now. I mean, Bristol's going to play as direct as they can. Ollie Wood has made a bit of a hash of that. It's the first time that Ollie Wood's made any kind of mistake in this match, but he did enough in the end. But Leeds have conceded a free kick towards the about halfway. Well, it's actually close to being in line with the Leeds United penalty box, but it's close to the touchline. I respect Gaz more for supporting Bolton than ONR of the something. I don't know. Free kick comes in with Bristol City. It's an in-swinger into the Leeds box. It's headed away. And Leeds now, they can counter. I think it's Menzer on the ball. Good ball forward. And Jinko. Oh, he spotted the goalkeeper off his line and it's hooked over. Oh, that was a chance. Leeds spotted the Bristol goalkeeper miles off his line, and they tried to lob him again. That's 2 attempts they've had at that in the game, and they've not succeeded with either, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, you know, he supports his local team. Fair play to him. You know, I mean, as I say, you know, Leeds is about as local as it gets for me. And I do keep tabs on Halifax as well. Bristol City on the attack. That's not a penalty. Give over. Bristol City player goes down in a heap in the Leeds box, but there was no contact. I don't know what he was thinking there. He's not getting a penalty out of that. So the ball comes forward, and it's deep in the Bristol City half. What do you mean, yes, boo? Nah, there was no penalty in that. No penalty in that at all. Absolute rubbish. If I think there's going to be a penalty, I'll look worried. I didn't look worried there at all. Like, there was no... I mean, obviously there's no VAR at this level of football, but no, you're not getting a penalty for that. Not a chance. So Leeds take the throw in deep in the Bristol half, and they try keeping it in the corner from Njinko. There's only 40 seconds remaining. Leeds need to keep Bristol penned in their own half. Bristol with another long ball forward. It's headed out for another throw-in. No, they're not, Jack. They're absolutely not. This is the whole point. Leeds are looking quite good right now. If they can just keep the defensive shape for another 20 odd seconds, they'll be absolutely fine. Oh, that's a poor pass, quite easily intercepted by Njinko. Njinko's got to get man of the match. He has to, surely. He's been really good. He's had a really good game, Njinko. I think it's going to be a Leeds throw-in near the halfway line. No, I bloody hate it, Jack, and you know I hate it. Will Firth, long throw down the line. Finds Njinko, and there you have it! Leeds are through to the next round. It's finished Bristol City under 18s 0. Leeds United under 18s 1. Leeds through to the next round, to the 4th round of the FA Youth Cup. Courtesy of an excellent finish from Gareth Njinko, the Leeds right winger, who had a really good game. He was excellent in the first half and still very good in the second. I thought Jacob Render on the left wing for Leeds in the second half was the better of the two wingers. But Leeds kept everything out. Bristol didn't really trouble Oliver Wood that much. Not really. Like, there wasn't that many saves to make or anything for Ollie Wood. He came and claimed a couple of through balls. You know, Ollie Wood's goalkeeper was pretty good, to be fair. But yeah, there we have it, folks. Yeah, get in there, Leeds. Hell yeah. Brilliant. I'll sort that timer out now. But yeah, a deserved win for Leeds there. They had more attempts on goal. And, you know, that's all you can ask for, really, isn't it? So... yeah, really good stuff from Leeds. You know, they could have maybe had a couple more goals. As I say, Harry Gray hit the post in the first half. Came mightily close a couple of times in the second half where the ball just went narrowly wide. But yeah, really good. Really good stuff. Njinko on 78 minutes for Leeds United. Leeds qualify for the 4th round of the FA Youth Cup. Leeds versus Swansea might be alive for it. Maybe, yeah. I mean, if it ends up being on LUTV, I think I'll do another watch along. Yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed that. It was a good match. Yeah. As I say, Bristol put Leeds under some pressure at times, but they didn't really have any cutting edge. Whereas, you know, when Leeds attacked, they got some shots away. So for me, I would say Leeds were the better team out of the two, just based on the number of shots on goal. I can't really remember Ollie Wood having to make, you know, that many saves, if any, really. Like the good goalkeeping that came from Ollie Wood was more collecting the through balls and you know, kind of stopping Bristol from attacking that way. Yeah, I'm going to be live later with a video game stream as well. Yep. Good stuff, says Brandon. Yeah, very good, very good. I'm happy with this. No, it doesn't matter what level Leeds United are playing at, or what gender of player is playing for Leeds United. As long as Leeds win, that's all I care about. What time? I've got to nip to the shop briefly. I mean, we're at 9:15 now. But once I've been to the shop, I might be live maybe around 11 o'clock my time. So in about an hour and 3/4 roughly, I think. Albeit it's not going to be as long a stream. No, there's a local Tesco that's open till midnight. So I'm quite fortunate in that regard. God, yeah, that. It's showing the highlights. That was that shot that Harry Gray had that went just narrowly over. Gray was at the centre of most of Leeds' shots today, which you'd expect. He is the Leeds number 9. This was the goal. It was, as I say, it was a scuffed attempt by Louis Whitehead that just curled out to Njinko, who then blasted it into the goal. Yeah, I don't think Louis Whitehead was intending on coming away from this match with an assist. I think he was trying to shoot on goal, but he totally scuffed it, and it ended up being a fantastic pass to Njinko in the end. I'd be quite happy to see Njinko get some minutes in the under-21s for Leeds. I think he's a skillful player. Very good on the ball. They've got a good player there. Yeah, I don't think it's long before Njinko finds himself getting on the bench for Leeds under-21s. I mean, Leeds under-21s they've got Harvey Vincent and Sam Chambers, that are both really good wingers at the minute. So it might be a little while before Njinko features, but he's done himself no harm tonight. Played really well, because Jacob Render's been covering in on the left in the under-21s as well. But Njinko could definitely be the next right winger after Harvey Vincent, I would say. Looking good. Just win without losing and it'll be great. Yeah, exactly. I've gone in at Tesco while I was there. Wish we had them here. Honestly, it was pretty convenient. Yeah, I mean, that's what they are. Supermarkets are pretty convenient usually. So, yeah, all good. I am in desperate need of a cup of tea, folks, because I didn't make one at half time because I had one at the start of the match. So I'm going to have a quick brew, then I'll go to the shop, and then I will come back, I'll set up, and we'll do a stream. But as I'm up early in the morning, so it's not going to be stupidly long tonight. But should be good either way. Everything, at least where I am, is owned by friggin' Walmart. Well, Walmart own one of the supermarkets over here, Asda. Or they used to. I don't know if Walmart still owns Asda over here, but yeah, Walmart's kind of your thing over there, isn't it? That's right. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go and cure my dehydration. But yeah, there we have it, folks. It has finished full time at the Bristol City Performance Centre. Leeds United under-18s 1, Bristol City under-18s 0. Leeds United under-18s qualify for the 4th round of the FA Youth Cup. Big thank you for watching, thank you for all the likes, all the chat, pleasure as always, and I will be live in approximately 1.5 to 2 hours time with some video game action. So do please come along and have a chillax with that. But in the meantime, thanks as always, see you on the next one, see you in a bit.